National Review editor-in-chief, Rich Lowry, and journalist and author of Second Class, How the Elites Betrayed America's Working Men and Women, Batya Ungar-Sargon. Great to see both of you. Rich, with that one response, she essentially blew up her entire campaign message. Boom!
Yeah, so I think all these interviews have been embarrassingly unimpressive, but there have been no gaffes until today. This could show up in campaign ads. This will be remembered. A major effort in her campaign is to argue she's not Joe Biden and that she's something new. And she's made, unfortunately, some progress on this. New York Times poll out today or yesterday said she's pulled ahead of Trump on the question of who's the change agent. So you think she would have been briefed on this question, thought about this question, had an answer for this question? She didn't. She just said she blesses everything we've seen over the last 3.5 years. The disastrous pullout from Afghanistan, the border crisis, the spending that further stoked inflation, all of it. She, in her own words, owns every bit of it. And I don't think there's any Republican in the country that wasn't doing somersaults when they saw this clip.
You know, Batya, they made a big deal, Kamala Harris and her campaign, about we're going to turn the page, like Tim Walz's wife, turn the page. Well, I think Americans do want to turn the page. The problem is, again, with this interview, as Rich just said, Kamala Harris is offering the exact same thing that we've had in the 3.5 years, and that's what's been punishing the American people. Truly, you go to the grocery store and you see people bummed out because they know the things are put in their cart they can barely afford.
When Kamala Harris says that she would not have done a thing differently over the last 3.5 years, it's very important to understand what she just admitted. She just admitted that opening the border, decriminalizing illegal border crossing, and welcoming in 15 million people who are enslaved to the cartels to undercut American workers was on purpose. This was not a mistake. This was not an accident. This was by design through Alejandro Mayorkas, who was put in charge by the Biden administration and Harris, apparently, of basically partnering with the murderous terrorist cartels as a kind of jobs program to bring desperate people here to work for American corporations and undercut American workers. She just admitted that this was by design. She would have done nothing differently. We need to pay attention to this and take them at their word.
Yep. And even Kamala Harris's own party is calling for more substance on policy. The Wall Street Journal reporting that Democrats worry she's not connecting with the blue wall working class. No Shinola. Meanwhile, the latest, and Rich mentioned the New York Times poll shows voters without a college degree largely believe that President Trump cares about them more. And across the board, Americans say the economy under this administration is in the toilet. Rich, on this, Batya mentioned that the open border, hammering jobs, housing, but then also the student loan forgiveness, over $160 billion to a few million college graduates, is a drop-dead screw you by Biden and Harris to the 85% of Americans who don't have any student loan debt.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a huge class divide, and she's doing well among college-educated voters. The problem she has is she's doing much more poorly than Biden did among working-class voters in 2020, and there are more working-class voters in the country, and especially they're disproportionately large share of the electorate in all the swing states, especially the blue wall states. So this is a huge problem, and she has any number of issues that are going to hurt her with this segment of the electorate. Student loans, that's one. Another, electric vehicle. She was in Michigan playing defense, saying, I would never tell you what kind of car to buy, when in fact, in her 2019 presidential campaign, she wanted to ban all gas-powered cars by 2035. And she's out there pretending she's some sort of automotive libertarian. It's preposterous.
She is not. And this divide makes sense because all these well-educated folks went to commie camp, also known as college. But just, Batya, give us your final word on this. We've got to go in about 45 seconds.
This election is between the college-educated rich and the working class. And I'm not just saying that because 75% of Wall Street is donating to Kamala Harris, not to Donald Trump. They hate Donald Trump. They're terrified of Donald Trump because he represents the working class. I'm saying that because one campaign is running on fake problems, an abortion ban that Donald Trump promised that he would veto, a threat to democracy posed by the most popular politician in the country, and a divisiveness from a politician who's uniting the country, actually. And the other side, the other campaign is running on real problems, the threat to the wages of working class men and women, prices, migrants coming and undercutting both your safety and your security and your jobs. The side that's running on fake problems is running for rich people who don't have problems. And the side running on real problems is running for the working class to represent them and to help them achieve the American dream.
Batya Ungar-Sargon and Rich Lowry, terrific to see both of you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.